What's going on with the weather? It is unbelievable. It's cloudy. It's meant to be 30 degrees today. Anyway, in this video, I'm going to be looking for free bamboo. Yes, I'm going to build a trellis, a big trellis for our tomato plants. I have came down to Guardamar this morning just for a look around. And I was actually down at the vet's for Ginny's medication. She is on a lot of medication due to the fact that she has heart problems, she has all sorts of stuff. Anyway, it's enough about that. Last night we went to a restaurant. Fantastic restaurant just outside Rojales. And it was a Mexican. If you haven't been to it before, I'll let you see the food just now and I'll let you see the name of it. But I've got to say the portions were absolutely fantastic. Portion sizes were brilliant. We did share the starter because we weren't going to be fatties. We did share the starter, and then it was jalapenos, the stuffed jalapenos. They were fantastic, brilliant. And then I had the fajita de pollo, chicken fajitas, and what an amount of food was on these fajitas. They were brilliant. Highly recommend the place, and if you're looking to try somewhere new, it is on the road between Almarade and Guardamar, just at the back end of Rojales. I'll put a link to the location in the description of this video. Make sure to check out the description of the video because there's always stuff in there, especially links to our Instagram. So, with that being said, it's time to leave this place, head back. I'm going to show you me cutting the bamboo and setting up the trellis. As long as it doesn't rain. The sun is up there. The sun is up there, but the weather's not too clever today, is it? It's probably one of the better days to do this. So let's go and get some bamboo and let's make a trellis for our tomato plants out of free bamboo. So, this is the type of bamboo you want. Big, thick bamboo. Not the light green stuff. Anyway, better get chopping. Lots of areas that have bamboo growing at the side of the road. But if you're on some farmland, you're better asking exactly if you can get permission to. But this stuff's wild. It's at the side of the road. And it's a bit of wasteland. So yeah, it's not too bad. That should be enough. The next thing you want to do is cut it all to the one size. Basically for transportation. Anyway, let's get this home. So for people that watch the channel for a long time, you'll have known that we moved from Torrevieja. And it was always the case that we want to have a different type of lifestyle. It was never going to be the holiday lifestyle. That wasn't what we moved here to Spain for. A few months ago, we started up a vegetable patch in the garden. If you had told me that it would be, I mean, in the garden we do have olives, we have lemon trees, we have orange trees. Right now I'm looking at the tomatoes, the red cabbage, the onions, the pumpkins, the peppers, there's other things. I don't know what it is. I'm not a gardener. But anyway. Oh, and there's also grapes. The grapevines. Yes, we have grapevines also. And what else do we have? We have lots of things. Pomegranates. And then there's a tree that grows stuff. And lemons. And lemon trees as well. So, right now what I'll do is I'll show you a bit of the video where we had to rotivate the land to get the land ready because nothing had ever been grown on the land in a long time. And then once it was all ridged, we planted the vegetables, and then I'll show you quickly what they look like then, and then I'll show you what they look like now. Now you're going to see me building this bamboo trellis for tomatoes, and the bamboo is free. That's the best bit. Now the first thing that I need to do with the bamboo is obviously clean it to get all these excess leaves off. So let's do a little time lapse. Now that I've got all the bamboo clean, I didn't even count how much I've got to make sure that I've got the right amount. But there should be enough for what I'm looking to do. So, the big reveal. This is our tomato plants. Yep, and they have tomatoes already. There we go, there's one there, and there's one on this one. But the plants are starting to get a bit big, so they do need brought back, they need held up. So now we need to build the trellis for the tomatoes. So the first bit is obviously going to be this end. So 2 for here. Let's see how long these are going to be first. All that's left to do is tie string to the bamboo trellis that cost nothing. The most expensive part was the rope that we're going to use, and then that will tie up the tomatoes. So that is it. 2 types of trellis made out of bamboo for free. One trellis that Karen wanted built, just a standard, stick the stake in the ground, tie the tomatoes up, and I wanted to go for something a bit more Spanish and get the tomatoes growing right up the ropes so that they're not touching the ground, and it should harvest a good yield. Now, there are some tomatoes. There's one there, and it does look like we have aphids or something on these. I'll try to keep it as organic as possible. And there's another lovely tomato here. That's a cracker. So there's 2 already in the space of just a short time. Anyway, let you see the garden. This is red cabbage. These are pumpkins here. These are leeks. These are going to be watermelons, and then there's peppers, row of peppers, and we have went for the drip solution. And then the courgettes, which are coming on already. Look at that one, the courgette, looking fantastic. So that is something a little bit different to the channel. We don't usually do things like that. We haven't shown you the house. We're trying to keep that as private as possible. And let's face it, don't need to show you everything on YouTube. This is as personal as we will get. But I hope you enjoyed this video about making bamboo trellis for free. You can get it all over this area. If you are looking to grow tomatoes, maybe you just want to stick the stake in the ground, and then that'll do it. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Hasta luego.